Hello, this is Sim Racing Corner. A short while back I released my Sim Racing gloves group test video, a video which I spent 2 years testing a bunch of different gloves, and that resulted in a video which I went through the pros and cons of different gloves and gave you my recommendations. And it got me thinking after making that video, because one element about gloves which I really like using, which are mountain biking gloves like this pair, they're really comfortable, they're durable, I really like them, but they do suffer from one issue, and that is the material on here doesn't really have any grip on there. It doesn't have any rubberized grip. There is some on the fingertips which does help, but where you need it is on here, which is a bit of a shame, which is fine for suede wheels like this, which have a fuzzy texture, just like a fuzzy texture on there, and that sort of rubs against there. It provides a decent amount of friction, so that's absolutely fine. However, when we get to wheel rims like this one, a level one, it's pretty slick and you definitely feel your hand sliding, which means you have to apply more pressure. It does mean you need to use more forceful grip. It's more tiring to use these gloves on this wheel than it is to use a glove with lots of rubber on here on this wheel. So yeah, there is a bit of a flaw with these gloves. As much as I like them, they're not perfect, because on my level wheels it's not quite what I need. I need some more friction on here. So that got me thinking, is there a product out there that we can actually use to apply some grip on here? In fact, you have some rubber pieces on here, so is there a third-party product we can apply and then add the grip that we don't have? And that's what these are for. Well, this one, because this is from the same company. This is a company called Plastidip, well, not Performix, but they make a product called Plastidip. And they make a product which is very similar to Plastidip, which is this clear stuff called Super Grip. And it works. It's actually something which I've tested. We're going to have to test it over a longer period since I haven't spent a huge amount of time yet, but I do have some tests to show you. So we have this glove, which is untreated, and we have this glove which I've treated with a patch. So I've given it 3 applications, 3 sprays on there, and you can just see it is a different colour on there, but it's clear. But you can see it's got this rectangle shape on there, and I'll show you the template I used. There you go, as I didn't want to spray the whole thing. And you can just see here, you can see the shininess of where it's sprayed on the cardboard and where it's not, and it is grippy. In fact, you can actually see it peeling away, very much like Plastidip. It's the same sort of, it's clearly the same formula, but just clear. So it does peel off here, and it's not sticky. It's a rubbery surface, but it's not sticky. But there you go. However, the good news is on this material, as this is what it's designed for spraying onto the bottom of mats and rugs, anything which is going to be on a hard floor to provide some sort of grip. And I have to say it does work. And you can see here, it doesn't come off. I can't peel it off. It's impregnated into the material, so that should be hard wearing. How long it'll last, we'll have to wait and see. But let me just demonstrate the friction this offers. So we can just see I'm just rubbing against there, and as soon as I get to this, it does grip. And I want to show you this test as well, which is a good demonstration of here. So there we go. And I'm just going to try and roll the wheel. So on the top, and that looks fine, doesn't it? So it's holding against the wheel, and you'd imagine I can do the same with this glove, which is untreated. So let's try that. And I can't roll the wheel. There is no friction from the glove to allow me to roll the wheel. And of course, that sort of friction is also something which is like on here when you're trying to hold onto the wheel. It's quite slick. So it does work. It does work. So we're going to need to test this over a longer period, but I'll talk about that in a moment. But first, I want to show you another demonstration which I have recorded. The wheel motor's not on, so it is not moving particularly freely, as you can see there. We'll try with my bare hands first, and if I just try and rotate the wheel with just the friction of the palm of my hand, we are having some sliding. It is moving, but it is sliding quite a bit along the top of the rim here. So if we have our 2 gloves, so you can see that has the patch on there. That's the one that's been treated with the Super Grip. and we have the other glove which has not. So we'll try this glove first. Same test. Along the top, and we're having the same sort of issue here where it is, hello Simcat, where it is sliding along the top. And I am putting a decent amount of pressure on here, and to get it to hold firmly I'm having to really push down on this, but normal sort of pressure, you can just see it is quite slippery and slidey. So let's take this glove off and try the treated glove, and you can see there's the patch. Again, same test, and difference is remarkable. Same amount of pressure, but it is gripping really, really well on this rim. And if we try both gloves together, we'll just try at the base of the rim here, and yeah, quite a difference. That's just that patch is doing enough to grip the wheel. It's enough friction, and yeah, I can feel this side is more grippy than this side, even just in this position. Job done. Okay, so far so good. So far, with these early tests, the Super Grip has demonstrated that it does work. It's providing extra grip to these gloves. It's working, it's actually useful. What we don't know is how durable this stuff will be over a longer period of time. So it hasn't rubbed off yet, but I haven't properly used these yet. So what we need to do is test this over a couple of weeks, and that's the plan. Get this glove treated with a patch the same as that one. I'll use these gloves exclusively for my sim driving for the next couple of weeks. Then we'll return and we'll see how they've got on. So fast forward 2 weeks. The rubber coating is still in good shape. They've lost the shiny appearance but remain just as grippy as they started out 2 weeks ago. And of course we can simply apply another coat of the Super Grip as and when necessary, but I'm pretty sure I won't need to do that for quite some time. The rubber coating, once cured, is hard wearing. I can scratch at the surface and nothing's coming away. The takeaway from all this is the Super Grip works really well on the gloves for adding grip. And I can tell you with certainty I will be using Super Grip on my other sim racing gloves too. Another thing that's worth mentioning, a single can is going to last a very long time. A single application takes just a couple of quick passes. Let that dry, then apply another coating. Do that 4 times and you'll build up a good layer which could last months. And I imagine we're also adding durability to the gloves in general, which is a good thing too. And there you go guys, a successful experiment I would say. So let's sign off on this one. As always, thank you very much for watching. I'll be back soon with something new. So until next time, happy simming and bye bye.